Hi, I'm Scott Francis, editor of Products Finishing, and I'm here with Mark Schario, Executive Vice President of Columbia Chemical. Mark, welcome to On the Line.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
I wanted to revisit a podcast topic that you and I had discussed at one point, talking about Trivalent solutions that you guys have on the market. I'm wondering if you could just sort of recap your offerings in the Trivalent solutions.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I guess the biggest new offering we have is we developed trichrome that you can actually reclaim, and it's really the first one that you can reclaim, which makes it very similar to the hexavalent chrome. And the advantage of that, of course, is that you can save a lot of cost. So when you use this new trivalent technology, you can have the same or lower cost than actually hexavalent chrome. The real benefit that we didn't realize when we were doing R&D is that when we developed this, we also got a whiter color and also bluer, which is really what the market's been looking for. And another added bonus was when we had a big plastic plater look at it and run it, it did better in CAS, outdoor CAS testing, and also with the Russian mud test. So it was the first process he had looked at that passed both easily without a post-dip, which was really good for us. And yeah, it's been out there a little over 2 years, and we've converted all our current customers over to it, and now we are getting a lot of new business with it too.
Trivalent chrome is not new on the market, but there's a lot of interest in it as regulations for hexavalent chrome become increasingly stringent. I'd like to kind of hear your take on where you feel like that conversation is headed, things in terms of like automotive supply chain.
I can't really speak in too much detail about the OEMs and when they'll convert, but I can say that they have been working hard over the last 5 years. They've developed AIAG standards for trivalent deposits, so when it does happen, they're ready to go. They're also, US Car is actually working on developing a new method with ASTM to measure the thickness of the trichrome. And I guess to me the most important evidence is they already have the white trichrome masters developed, the color they want to have. So as soon as the regulations move forward, I feel they're ready. It's just us as the supply chain also need to prepare for this and be a little proactive and get ready for when this happens, so we're ready and can supply them.
So one of the things that I've kind of noticed is just an optimism about where things are headed with this discussion. I feel like everyone's kind of working together and trying to make it the best solution for everyone.
I will have to say, this year is the first time I've seen OEMs, suppliers, and platers, all get together to, say, how are we going to cope with these new regulations? How do we be proactive? And I think, the metal finishing industry's always been, very, I guess, responsible, I feel. But this time, I see some optimism with people wanting to know what's happening, when it's happening, and I think everybody's really working together to make this happen in an organized fashion, so we're not going to have a deadline and nobody's going to be ready, and it's been really great teamwork between everyone. And I think even that panel discussion, you could see there was some optimism. Of course, nobody likes new regulations, and we've all been through it with many different processes, cyanides, etc., but we always come through. And I think, what we've seen this week was really evidence of that everybody's going to work together.
Well, Mark, thanks so much for taking the time to talk with us about this. I know it's a topic that we'll continue to explore, and look forward to just sort of hearing how it all works out and seeing where the industry moves forward.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.